Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the Punisher. Welcome the Punisher on a Friday. That's right. I welcome you and you welcome me. We are back on a fabulous Friday after one heck of a week. Wednesday was something else with that amazing Operation Enterprise 8.5 jump. Crazy. Black Widow 3.5 continuing as planned and lots of heads rolling in the trial. Well, yesterday it did continue with the cross-examination of the scumbag Michael Cohen. And that fella that testified in Congress the other day, Carroll was his name, I believe, he said Michael Cohen was a flat-out liar. He's a flat-out liar. He asked him like 20 times if President Trump had anything to do with the transaction with Stormy Daniels, and he said absolutely nothing. I've got nothing on Trump, and now he's lying. So, if all goes well, maybe they will subpoena him in. So, but in the meantime, Cohen is going to be a disaster. So I hope everybody's doing well. Before we get too far, it's time to pay the bills. The Punisher is sponsored by the National Gold Group, and I'll be right back. Sell in May and go away says it all. David Brady warns the S&P could nosedive 1,000 points, erasing 14 years of gains. And CEOs like Jamie Dimon warned of 70s-era stagflation. Q1 GDP numbers 1.6% and persistent inflation both point to stagflation. The 70s were a lost decade for the stock market, but gold and silver exploded higher. From 1972 to 74, gold gained 240% and silver gained 315%. So protect your retirement with gold or place a bullish bet on silver. Call America's own precious metals company, the National Gold Group. And if you mention the Punisher's channel, you will always get best-in-class service from America's conservative precious metals leader. The National Gold Group has a IRA fee waiver program on qualifying rollovers, so call 1-888-598-9909 for a free investor's guide today. National Gold Group is Consumer Affairs' top-rated gold IRA dealer. So call 1-888-598-9909. Again, that's 1-888-598-9909. A census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. Welcome back, everybody. You've heard of me, Hannibal Lecter. The great Hannibal Lecter. That's right, everybody. What did you think of that, huh? The Punisher as Hannibal Lecter. That's right, and you know what I'm talking about. We all saw and heard President Trump at the rally the other day talking about Hannibal Lecter. That's funny. I'm a movie fan, so naturally I found that funny.
Silence of the Lambs. Has anyone ever seen The Silence of the Lambs? The late, great Hannibal Lecter is a wonderful man. He oftentimes would have a friend for dinner. Remember the last scene? Excuse me, I'm about to have a friend for dinner. Is this poor doctor walked by? I'm about to have a friend for dinner, but Hannibal Lecter, congratulations, the late, great Hannibal Lecter. We have people that are being released into our country that we don't want in our country.
But here we are once again in the greatest economy in the world. Crazy. Biden said, for the second time in a row, and nobody checked him, he once again said that inflation was 9% when he came into office. Big liar. It was 1.4%, only up to 9% under his watch. It is crazy that he has these interviews and nobody says a thing. It's crazy. So, but we saw the great news. The great news. We'll see how this goes, and we'll see how they wiggle out of it. But how is it that Biden suddenly said he's up for 2 debates in June and September? I have my doubts. Somehow, like I say, somehow they'll find a way to wiggle out of it. What we think that they hope is they hope that President Trump is found guilty. That way he can say, "Oh, I'm not going to debate a felon." But we'll see. I just don't know how he could do it, because he can't even string two lines together. In fact, in his announcement on the debates, it had 5 jump cuts, which is normally an indication that he couldn't string the lines together. Okay, that means he had to do multiple takes in order to do it. So maybe they have some technology where they can feed waves to his brain and make his little chomper move, and he can give the answers. But we'll have to see. But I really have my doubts, because he's going to get ripped up. Now, the rules, of course, are crazy. It's like no audience, no this, no that, no RFK Jr. I just don't. Whatever. President Trump said he'll take him anytime, anywhere, and that's fine. But it's going to be crazy. It's going to be amazing to watch, because, like I say, how can he respond without some sort of a cheating, some sort of device of some sort? We will see, but I'm looking forward to it. Just like I'm looking forward to the July 20th fight with Tyson and that Jake Paul fella. All right, so what else we got here? Judi Dench, the actress, she was in one of the Bond movies. When she was asked about these stupid the warnings that they give at the theater plays, when trigger warnings is what they're being called. She said, if they're that sensitive, perhaps they shouldn't come to the theater. Oh, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. So the MVP, right here, right now, you know it, I know it, the American people know it. Things are most certainly picking up here. And with that Operation Enterprise 8.5, you can imagine that the things are really, really moving along at a rapid pace. I thought it was funny that somebody does talk to their dog in my voice, and they say when it's time to feed their dog, they said, time to eat, you know it, I know it, the American people know it. So thank you for that, and nice to know. With that in mind, and on this here Friday, Operation Black Widow 3.5, unbelievable what's going on with 3.5. So much so that it must jump to 4.0 right now. And screw James White Bulger. We'll talk to you later. Bye.